Hi, this is Yoga with Domini and I'm Domini. Today we are doing day 6 of the morning yoga challenge. This one's going to be a little bit more of like a nervous system reset, doing a lot of bends and spinal stuff and trying to release tension from the body. So we'll start in child's pose, wide-legged child's pose. And if it's first thing in the morning especially, you can always come up onto your forearms and just rock back and forwards or side to side just to warm up those hips a little bit, if that helps. Or you can have your hands more like this and rest your forehead on your hands and rock just for a little bit, because you do want to stretch your arms out after a while and just wake up those shoulders a little bit as well. Just move however you need to. Like I said, especially if it's first thing in the morning, you might be a bit stiff and you might need to just do some sort of gentle movements, maybe some shoulder stretches, like arm swings, back down. And we're going to go into a cobra, so we're making our way to our belly. Hands underneath the shoulders, flat on the mat. Breathe in and lift the top half of your body up. Keep your gaze down at the floor, so you're not stretching your neck back or down your chin to your chest. You're trying to keep your spine reasonably straight. And then breathe out as you go down. We'll do a few more of those. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. One more, breathe in and out. Stay where you are, but just bring your hands out in front of you so you can rest your forehead on your hands. And one leg at a time, we're just going to bring it out to the side, so for like a half frog sort of position. So you want your leg basically bent out to the side. You can have it wherever feels comfy. If you need it up here, that's fine. I'm going to have mine more so that my knee is in line with my hip a little bit more, and then try and get my ankle in line with my knee. And you can rock here if that feels good. This would be how you'd want your leg to be if you're in sort of proper frog position. But like I said, just be however is comfortable for you. So if you need your leg more like that or more up here like that, and that feels like, oh yeah, I'm getting a much better stretch there, that's really waking up my hips, then yeah, do that. That's absolutely fine. And we'll switch to the other side. And you can do what I'm doing here, so you can be up on your forearms if you want to. That gives you a little bit of a back bend there. Or you can just fold down, head on your hands. And up into tabletop pose for some cat-cows, warming up the spine. So breathe in, dip your belly, lift your gaze up, and breathe out as you curve your back up towards the ceiling, chin to chest. But that's how I'm breathing. If you want to do it a different way, that's fine, as long as you are breathing. And back to neutral spine. We're going to bring our left leg out to the side for a gate pose. So your ankle is in line with your hip, toes pointing forward, and then come up. Tuck your tailbone under, breathe in, arm up, right arm up, and slide your left arm down that left thigh and right arm over your head, and just get a nice side bend. Make sure you're breathing. You might not be able to go very far in this at all, like you can't really bend that far in this one without doing yourself a damage, but especially in the morning, so just go as far as you can go. And then we're going to reverse it, so right hand to the floor, left arm up and over, and just stretch the other way. Hands back down to the mat, switch to the other side, so right leg out, come up and bend over for gate pose. Don't lean into this knee, this leg. Don't put any weight on your straight leg with your right hand. You're just sort of gently keeping your hand on that leg, but you're not leaning on it. And reverse that. And then hands to the floor, and we're just going to put our left leg back out the way it was, as if we're doing that gate pose again. But we're just doing cat-cows from here. So again, just dipping your belly and lifting your gaze, and then curling it up while you're in this position. And find a neutral spine, switch sides. So right leg out as if you're in going into gate pose, but we're just going to cat-cow from here. If you feel any pinching or pain in your hips or your lower back while you're doing this, just maybe go back into a normal cat-cow or just stop. Back to a neutral spine, bring that knee back in, back to tabletop, and we're going to do cat-cow from here, but we're doing it like a circular motion. So as I dip my belly and lift my gaze, I'm leaning forward, and then I'm going over to the left side, and then starting to curve my back as I sit back, almost like I'm going into a child's pose. Curve round to the right, and then lift my gaze and dip my belly again. So just going round in circles like that. And the other way. And neutral spine again. We're going to come to sit on our bum. So sit bones. Legs out just a little bit further than hip width apart. Lean back into your hands. Heels in the floor, toes pointing to the sky, and we're going to windshield wiper the legs from left to right, or right to left, whichever way you want to start. Breathe it in as you come up and out as you stretch. Just hold it there for a second or two when you get to either side. Breathe in and out. In and out. And if you feel yourself shuffling down the mat, just inch yourself back again. One more each side. And then we're going to go into butterfly pose. So coming back up onto your bum. Bring your feet together, the soles of your feet together, knees out wide. You can have your feet in as close or as far because you want them to be, this would be more like a diamond shape, but if you need them to be like that, that's fine. If you can't bring your soles of your feet together, they can have a bit of a gap, that's fine. Just, again, just, you know, adapt how you need for your body. Try not to force your body into any shape that it doesn't want to be in. Adapt it to yourself. And we're just going to forward fold. So we're going to try and keep our back straight for this one. So breathing in and hinge at the hips as you breathe out, and keep your back where it is. So don't curve down like this, at least not for now. Just keep your back straight. So go as far as you can go, hinging from the hips. And now you can just sort of collapse down a little bit more. And roll it up into a normal, comfortable seated position, whatever that is for you. You can stay in butterfly if you want to. And we're just going to take a couple of breaths together. So in and out. In, hands to prayer position, down to your chest, bow your head and thank yourself for turning up this morning or whenever you're doing this. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it's woken you up a little bit. I hope it's made your body feel a little bit less sort of stiff and cranky from, you know, from being in bed all night. Let me know what you thought in the comments. Hopefully you've done the other ones. So you hope, you know, let me know what you think about this whole series and if you want to see more of this. And like and subscribe, because that would really help me out. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram, and I will see you tomorrow for the last day. Take care.